Hello and welcome. I'm your host Crazy, and you are watching PowetToys Collector's Edition, where we take a much broader look at toys and the industry in general. This episode, we'll be taking a look at flocking. Now, flocking is basically the process involved in attaching small fibers of similar length to a surface to achieve a consistent look and texture.
You can see flock day to day in jewelry boxes, car glove compartments, and some doormats. Many hobby dioramas use flock to simulate landscaping. For our purposes, there have been several toys that have been prominently featured flock over the years.
The three main components of the process are the fibers, the adhesive, and the substrate. The fibers are all the same length and are themselves referred to as flock or flocking. The flocking fibers are adhered to the surface via an adhesive coating. The surface that will have the flock applied to it is referred to as the substrate. And the substrate can be almost any material at all, including a porous one such as wood. If you do choose to use a porous material though, it will need to be primed first so that the thin layer of adhesive doesn't get absorbed by the substrate. There are many ways to apply the adhesive to the substrate. For fabric, it's often screen printed directly on. There are also many methods of applying the flock to the adhesive covered surface. Probably the most widely used, though, industrial method is called electrostatic flocking, which takes advantage of the flock being influenced by electrical current.
The flock is placed in a bottom dispensing container called a flock hopper. The substrate is placed underneath. An electrode in the flock hopper is turned on, which causes the flock to align with the electrical current. Meanwhile, the substrate below is electrically grounded. The electric current flows from the flock hopper through the grounded substrate, creating a circuit. Since the flock naturally aligns with the current, it is in effect shot directly at the substrate's adhesive covered surface at speeds up to 3 meters per second. The flock fibers are able to gain deep enough penetration that they are able to maintain shape and orientation.
In some applications, the flock hopper is actually a portable device that is moved over the substrate, while in others, the flock hopper is actually stationary and the substrate is moved beneath it on a conveyor belt or similar apparatus. Here are a few examples. That's about as complicated as the flocking process gets. I hope this has shed some light on the topic. If you'd like to learn more about flocking and what it's all about, I highly recommend checking out the American Flock Association at flocking.org. Swycofil, a Swiss textile company with a great write-up of the process at swycofil.com/flock.html. And finally, swissflock.com in the flocking process section under technology. If you have additional comments or questions, feel free to email me at crazy@powet.tv. You can also follow me on Twitter at PowetToys. And as always, remember to check out Powet.tv. Thanks for watching, and try not to get your flocking wet. One moment. All right.